So now for our second video, we're going to talk about setting up our gradebook. It is important that instructors set up their gradebook to make sure everything in the grades is weighted appropriately so students can accurately see their grade throughout the course and can see it in a real-time fashion. So the first thing we want to do to set up our gradebook is, again, we'll click on the gear cog on the top right, and we're going to go down to the gradebook setup. Once we click on the gradebook setup, you're going to see here that we have several items. However, we don't have any items that have categories. We just have discussion boards, and we have just the main course. So what we want to do is we actually want to add main categories that items will fall under. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the top, and we're going to add a category. So the first thing we want to add is we want to add module exams. Click on show more. Then this is a weighted item. Drop the lowest grade. We don't typically do that, especially in EMS classes. So we come down, again, grade to pass. It's always good to put that in there. Grade to pass in most of your EMS classes and most core classes, this is 70%. We're going to scroll down. There's no minimum grade, and we're going to click on the parent category, and we're going to click on weighted adjusted, and we're going to put for this one 40%. So this means that all module exams are weighted at the 40% mark. Click Save Changes. Then we're going to go down to, again, we're going to add another category, and we're going to put quizzes. For quizzes, we're going to, again, show more. And show more again. Grade to pass is a 70. And then we're going to come down to the bottom, click on parent category, adjusted weight, 20%. Save changes. And we're going to add one more category. So we're going to add assignments. Show more. And so weighted grade, show more. Grade to pass again is a 70. And the parent category, again, weighted adjusted, and we're going to put 10% for this. Save changes. Okay, so then now that we have a few categories set up, we see here that there is already content in here, and these are homework assignments. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these homework assignments to where they belong. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to select the first one, go to Edit Settings, and we're going to come down and we're going to move this to the parent category of, actually you have to do this actually in the assignment itself. So we'll back out of that and we'll go to here. And just remember, when you're creating quizzes and things of that nature, the same steps apply across the board. Quizzes, assignments, whatever it is, the same steps apply across the board. Okay, so we're going to click on week 1, and we're going to click on this assignment right here, which is the EMS. We're going to click on Edit, and we're going to go to click on Grade, and see it says Not Categorized, so we're going to click on Assignments. Grade to pass is 70%. In this case, since it's an assignment, we're going to give them multiple attempts. So we're going to give them at least 3 attempts, and we're going to take the highest grade. This is a quiz format, so we want to make sure that the layout is every question. Question behavior, we're not really going to worry about that again because it's an assignment. And we're going to come to the top and we're going to click Save and return to the course. So when we click back on our gradebook setup, we'll see that this item is now placed under the Assignments tab. Okay, so as you can see, there's no percentage here. So we want to put 10% for assignments, 20% for quizzes, and 40% for here, and also 10% here as well. And we want to save these changes. Okay. So now let's say that you need to view the gradebook. There's a couple of ways you can do this. Number one, you can come to the bottom and you can click on dashboard and go to the gradebook. And this shows you the grader report view, which will have every student listed, and you can actually research by last name, first name, or whatever. If there's any grades that you need to enter manually, then you'll just turn the editing on. Make sure that you save your work as you go, because if you go out of this, it will not save your work. Okay, so that's the thing. If someone fails to take a quiz or do a homework assignment, you will need to go in and manually enter that grade as a 0. Okay, you can also do that by looking at the individual names as well. But either way, you can do that. The other way you can access the gradebook is by going to Gradebook Setup again and clicking on the icon right here. And you can either click Grader Report, which again shows everybody. Grade history, again, what's been graded. Overview report. The overview report is an overview of the assignments. Single view, which gives you a single person or a single assignment actually that needs to be graded. And then of course the grade summary, and then the user report is each individual user. If you need to export a gradebook, you can do that by clicking down here, and you can actually do it in a PDF or a Excel document. It's important that once a course is finished that you export that gradebook to be submitted with the paperwork in an Excel format. And that will conclude our video on the gradebook setup.